All right, we are live once again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna fly on big old Connie tonight. Big old Connie, Constellation, and we're gonna fly on that Honda Jet. That beautiful Honda Jet. Yes, sir. If my microphone's a little bit quieter than usual, let me know. I have it a little farther away from me than I usually do because of Le Flight Le Stick. I didn't like where I had it placed last night. So the desk I used, there's a pull out like for a keyboard, and I had the flight stick there last night, but it was really hard to get the throttles and the flaps like, you know, where I wanted them. So yeah, they were getting in the way, the sliders for the throttle and the flaps. So yeah, man, we gonna get this party started. Oh yeah. I noticed a couple other odd things. So I was talking about it a little bit on Discord earlier today. So the two in-a-builds, well, there's 3 in-a-builds Airbuses, but 2 of the 3 have issues. This A300 and the A310, I can't get the throttle to work at all. I tried it on the flight stick. Of course, I tried, calibrating everything, like I did all that. That didn't work. I tried to use the mouse to move the throttle forward and back. And then I also tried using the controller I normally use, like that I've been using forever, the Xbox controller that I use. I tried using that, and that wasn't even getting anything to move. So I went on the forums a little bit. Hang on. Ugh, sorry, I dropped something. Yeah, I went on the forums to look. I didn't see anything really on the forums today at all that said, you know, what could be wrong or this and that. So I don't know. You know, I tried the A320 Neo. That works just fine. But I also started getting this weird error message today, and I went on the forums to look for it, and there wasn't really any info I could find on it. But look at this. So I just did an update to the Bay 146. Howdy. So I just did an update to this Bay 146. There was an update that just came out. It's been out for a little bit on PC, but just came out on Xbox. Watch the message I get when I click on it. So I thought about just deleting the whole sim altogether and reinstalling it, but I'm not going to do that. I really don't know what the deal is with this. This is the only plane that I get that message from. I don't know if it was there before the update today, but it's there now. And I don't like that message. That message is not a nice... That is not a nice message. So I tried uninstalling the Bay 146 and then reinstalling it, but I don't know. I looked for an update on the flight simulator itself, couldn't find it. So right now, there's a few issues that I know about, and they happened after the last update. So the Bay 146 and the A300 and the A310 are both kind of screwed, actually. All right, well, let's get inside of Connie. Connie loves it when we're inside of her. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to use the American Airlines livery. Everybody uses this TWA one, but I don't know. Maybe we could do like KLM instead, or Air France. I don't know, because we're going to be flying in America on the second flight. Maybe we could do Lufthansa. Let's do Lufthansa. We haven't done a Lufthansa airplane in a long time. All right, let's build this this route. Let's pick one of the handcrafted airports. Yo! Yeah, I don't I checked the content manager. There's no updates for anything. Like it's really weird. I don't know. I don't use the Bay 146 that often. I was going to use it tonight. But well, whatever. All right, let's pick an airport. Hopefully everybody had a good Thirsty Thursday. Let me know if my mic is like too quiet compared to normal. I have the microphone farther back to make room for the flight stick. All right, let's do Frankfurt. And where would this... I usually park out here when I fly from this airport. That's medium, that'll work. And let's see, where should we fly to? Somewhere not too far, because we're in a propeller plane. Maybe we'll fly to France. Now, you know what? I always go east. I always go west. Let's go east. Let's fly to Prague. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, let's do... We should do VOR to VOR, being that it's an old plane. Yeah, let's do that. Let me look up this airport. Mic sounds okay? All right, good. Yeah, I kind of thought about doing a whole reinstall overnight. It's not so much the... Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, I have like 30-some add-ons. Now, a lot of the add-ons are Microsoft, like the world scenery updates and shit. But, yeah, I might do that, actually, because I usually leave the Xbox off overnight. Usually I just play some music on my phone and then go to sleep. All right, let me look up this airport. LKPR. Let's see what kind of damage we can do in Prague. LKPR. I'm sure it's got some sort of approach that we can do. Oh yeah, this baby got approaches. All right, let's do this. So we got OKG and RVC. Let me write this shit down. Let me get a pen. And let me get something to write this down on. All right, this piece of paper looks as good as any. All right, so we got, let's see here, VOR. This one is RVC. That equals 114.65. And then we have first one here, that's OKG. That is 115.7, right? OKG 115.7. I haven't flown, by the way, I haven't flown this Constellation in like 2 months. So this could be an experience tonight. This could be a good experience. Let me go back to info, find it on the map, and let me see if there's a oh, there is a VOR station at the airport. All right, so we can plug that in too. Well, you know, we really don't need it. By the time we get to this one, we're only probably 20 miles. We can pick up our... All right, I'm not going to... Well, let me plug it in anyways. OKL is 112.6. All right, very good. All right, let's get inside Connie. She loves us. Connie, absolutely, she's a monster. All right, let me... Oh, we got this station here. They trying to sneak this station on me. FFM. Frankfurt Money. That's what that stands for. Frankfurt Money. All right. They don't take cash in Frankfurt. They don't like American money in Frankfurt. I know that for sure. Last time I was in Germany, I landed in Munich. Starving. Getting off the plane late. Flight was late as shit leaving England. We get to the train station to take the trains in from the airport into the center of Munich where we were staying. And we get there, and the only thing open at that time of night was this little stand at the train station, and they were selling Nutella-filled croissants. Fucking amazing, with like a lot of powdered sugar on it. Only money we had was cash, and they wouldn't take it. Thankfully, there was an ATM right around the way, and we were able to put our card in and get paid. But otherwise, that would have been a long, hungry night. All right, let's go. Yeah, man, that Nutella-filled croissant, that was the first time I ever had something like that. That was amazing. Probably one of the best one of the best experiences of my life. Probably one of the best things I ever put in my mouth. Good old Connie. Oh, I'm glad I got it though. Absolutely. Yeah, I went over there for Audi when I used to work for them. I was a sales manager for an Audi dealership here in America for probably about 7 or 8 years. Went over there twice. Both times it was to do the same thing. We land in Munich the day after we tour the factory in Ingolstadt, and then we go south into the Austrian Alps, and we stay in this little resort. And during the day, for the next like 4 days, we did these ice driving defensive courses on like a huge sheet of ice. It was like 2 soccer fields. Like, it was just huge, and we were doing all kinds of defensive driving on the ice. It was awesome.
Taking the superchargers out.
All right, buddies, let's get rolling.
Superchargers are out.
Thank you, good sir. All right, let me try to remember how to do all this. All right, that's this camera. Up, down, side to side. You bitch, stop it. All right, let's see here. Normal. All right, cold start. Visibility options. We can put I guess we'll put the co-pilot in. We can put the seats back in, I guess. Let's put the flight engineer in. All right, and let's put hats on everybody here. That way it's all automated. We're not going to add any new fancy radios. We're just going to use VOR stations and shit. So I wonder if they fixed this. Oh, they did fix this. For the longest... on modern planes, I use SimBrief and input the whole thing myself, or bring it into the system from SimBrief. Yeah, no, the only time I really build a flight plan outside is in situations like this. This is new. This wasn't available last time, where we could actually choose what type of flight we want to do. That is cool. All right, we'll leave that there. Oh, this is still. Oh yeah, yeah. There's actually a feature. It's on the Honda jet we're getting ready to fly after this, hopefully, and the Cirrus Vision SF50 jet that's available. You can actually they have that feature tied in with Navigraph, where it shows your plane actually on Navigraph with all types of data. While you're actually flying, it'll show up on Navigraph. You know, it gives like the airspeed, you know, N1, outside temperature, you know, how much fuel you have, your angle of attack, like all these, like, you know, all these stats. So, all right, let's do some ground power. Let's open up that. And so I guess we'll just do instant payload. Yep. Yeah, I bought the SF50 and I like it a lot. I just found out recently that it's going to be standard. It's going to be standard now on Flight Simulator 24. But oh yeah, that's right. This is the same setup as... Oh yeah, this is a Red Wing plane. That's right. This is the same type of clipboard that's in the what the fuck is that big balloon? The Zeppelin. How do I go outside again? What was the outside button again? How did I... Let me get my clipboard out. How did I move forward again? Thought I... Oh yeah, plus and minus, that's right. Actually, you know what? Let me do the other camera. Hang on. This will be easy for now. All right, we got our stairs. All right, let's get our before start checklist going. Let me actually turn up the volume so we can hear Hans and Franz talking to each other.
Checklist before starting engines. Remove before flight.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Dome light.
On and white.
Mm-hmm.
Nav lights.
On.
Radio and instrument switches.
On.
COM1 and COM2 panels.
On. And OK.
Ground power.
Connected.
All services.
Checked. Removed.
Ground power.
On.
Parking brake.
Yeah, we got zombies. All right.
Aileron and rudder boosters. On.
Boy, that guy has got eyes of a demon. Look at that, man. He's got no soul. That guy just got black eyes. Like Pinhead from
Ordnance
Hellraiser.
lights. On.
And this guy looks happy as shit sitting next to him. He's like, no big deal. Hope he doesn't bite my neck while we're flying.
Cabin lights. On. Stairs. On. Main door.
Open.
Dump valves. Checked.
I'm not even sure how far this flight is, to be honest.
Emergency cut-off levers.
I guess we'll
On.
fly to, I guess we'll go up to like 15,000 feet, maybe.
Fuel tank selectors.
1, 2, 3, 4. On.
Coal flaps.
Oh, did I?
2,
Oh, yeah, that's
3,
right. It
4.
did say 48 minutes.
Open.
Heck. Man, I'm glad you're here.
Air.
1,
Helping
2,
me out.
3, 4. Set to cold.
All right, let's put on our panel lights and chart lights.
Oil cooler flaps.
1,
And-
2, 3, 4. Open.
I don't care about floodlights, really.
Gross weight and center of gravity.
Weights and balances.
I guess I'll do a
checked
little
and
bit of
confirmed.
floodlights.
Prepare for boarding.
Don't mind me, just passing through you. Come on, camera. All right, so that's done. Yeah, I think if I remember correct, in this plane, all I really have to do is fly it. Like, we can do everything else automated.
End of boarding. Resume before startup checklist.
Fire warning system. 1. Two.
This little system here is interesting. This
3.
this little dial right here is interesting.
4.
These light up if it's the right situation, like if you're following the flight plan or if you're locked onto the
Close
localizer.
all doors.
Checked.
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 There's not a lot of info that really goes over this, but
Turns.
Checked. Removed.
I know the
Shows.
colors up here have to
Check.
match what's down here for
Checklist
it to
before starting
for this to be
engines
reading
complete.
correctly. All right, that's done. Let's do the next checklist. Let's start the engines.
Checklist starting engines. Position lights.
Maybe
On.
one day I'll sit down and actually learn this
Start
airplane so I
engine
can do all this on my own instead of having Hans and Franz do everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 3.
Oh, they don't count the 12 in this airplane like the
Hydraulic 2 to
DC-6.
Hydraulic 1 crossfit.
Checked. And okay.
Yeah, it's called, hang on, I got the booklet that goes with the plane right here. Let me
Starter engine 4.
get to it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
L1049.
Generator 4.
On.
Let me see here.
Starter engine 2.
It is, hang on, let's see here. Autopilot and gyroscope.
4, 5, 6.
Ignition engine 2. Generator 2.
On.
Starter engine 1.
Alright, it's not there. Where is it at? It's got a certain name to it, and I remember it's like at the end of the booklet here.
5, 6.
It is... it's called a zero reader.
Generator 1.
ILS. So
Checklist.
it says here, you know what? I can put it up on Discord actually. Let me see if I can take a. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and I'll put it up on Discord. All right, screenshot. Got that. Share this bitch up on Discord. Hopefully you can zoom in on it, because I had to take I did a whole page screenshot. So, all right, we call this the zero reader. Yeah, you know, I never like did any kind of Google search or anything to it, so I don't really know how it works. I mean, I have a basic idea of how it works. I'm not very clear on it, though. And it's been a while since I looked into it. Select channel. Which channel am I doing? MS. General. All right, let's type in all about aviation. Oh. All right, MSFS. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is the name of the channel? You know, I'll just share this a different way. Let me just go to the actual channel. All right, Discord. General, upload. Come on, bitch. All right, upload that. And send. All right, should be up on Discord now. All right, let's put you back in horizontal mode. All right, let's do the next part of our checklist. Warm up.
Checklist during warm-up. Height at covers and gear pins.
All on board.
Ground power.
Off.
Battery and generators.
Checked.
All right, we got 115.70.
Pilot gyro.
Engaged and released.
Radios. Set. Checklist warm-up completed.
115.70. Huh, is that really? Hang on, 29.68. All right. Let me look at something real quick. That can't be the same. That would be really weird if that's the same frequency. All right, this should be... Oh, this is 114.2. All right, how far away is the other one? All right, let's do 114.2. And we'll fly away from this station. All right, so that's set. Let's do taxiing.
Checklist taxiing. Taxi lights.
On and extended.
Clock and altimeters. Set.
And set.
Brake selector lever.
Set.
All turn indicators.
And it looks like we want to fly from... I would say that's like... We'll just say about 90, I guess. Hopefully this flag will flip, hopefully, to away. But yeah, we'll just fly like on a...
Checklist
like
taxi.
an 80-degree course, I guess.
Auto gyro is caged.
Oh man, got excited about that gyro. Jesus. All right, can we taxi out to the runway now? Oh, they're still going over the checklist. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. I probably do have the wrong... That'd be a real short flight, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, it's still on the... Let me see if it has any other throttle options. All right, so that's cut. Yeah, I mean, that's still okay. I'm wondering if I should do like throttle 1, throttle 1, throttle 2, throttle 3, throttle 4 all on the same axis. Use throttle 0 to 100? Okay. All right, well let me copy this one and we'll set it. So let's duplicate this and let's call this Connie. All right, there we go. And let's delete that. We'll still leave throttle cut at 10, hopefully. And you're saying do 0 to 100? Okay. Oh, you mean for each throttle? Okay. Yeah, because I don't see one that's 0 to 100. So, all right. So let's do this. Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Let's put it at idle. All right. Let's validate that. All right. And I like your optimism, my dude. I like I like your optimism. But the thing with Inabuilds is that it doesn't even work with my Xbox controller. And I've been using that for like a year. So I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try after this, and we'll see if this fixes it. But I don't think it will. Because if it's not working with my Xbox controller, then I don't know. All right, validate. And let's do number 4. All right, let's validate this. Oh, you know what? I should probably do throttle. I should probably do cut for all of them. Clear input and throttle 4 cut. No, not button 9. It is button 10. Why is it not letting me validate it? Oh, it's just taking its time tonight. Come on. Come on, simulator. Work for me, baby. Come on. Yeah, it's completely frozen up right now. Nothing's working. Fuck me. It's only, you know what? It's only ever my streams that I see go through these issues. I seem to have this kind of issue like all the time. Like stuff that's out of my control. Only ever my streams. Nobody else's. Everybody else's shit is smooth, no problems. Yeah, like nothing's working. The only thing I can think of is if it doesn't clear up in a couple of seconds, I'm gonna have to restart everything. There goes a half an hour out of the way right there. No, nothing is clicking. I can't even like exit the page. Like nothing's clicking. It's highlighting it, but like nothing is working. It's reading the buttons and shit, but like it won't let me go backwards. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this will do it. Okay. That is very strange. So when I had the lever all the way pulled back and kept it there, like in that indent, the dedent that it has, it wouldn't let me move forward. That is weird. All right, throttle cut. 10. All right, throttle cut number 2. That is weird. All right, validate. And throttle 1. Cut. All right, validate. All right, let me look at one thing. Oh, not there. Let me look at this real quick. Because I didn't go all the way up with the with this. Let me see if this does anything. Okay, no, all right, very good. I didn't know. So there's a toga. There's a toga indent here, and you can go all the way up and lock it there. And I wasn't sure if locking it was going to change the axis and all that. So, all right, let me come here. And no, not that one. All right, throttle decrease. Let's get rid of this. All right, validate. All right, apply and save. All right, let's see if this works now. Yeah, oh, I did. I moved the throttle up and down when I did the axis. Yeah. Let me see if this actually moves the throttle. Yep. All right, very good. Let's taxi. Let's which one's park and brake again? Hang on a second. Parking brake is number 2. Whoa, bitch. I don't know if 0 to 100 is correct, because I don't know if 0 has the reversers taken into account. Because when I started off, it was going in reverse. Let me hang on, let me put the brake on real quick. Yeah, you see, like when I go back, yeah, that's sorry, bud, that's not correct. Let me put the park and brake back on. It's not 0 to 100. 0 to 100 in this airplane, it's taken it from the reversers all the way up. So let me just do, all right, throttle. That's why I was going backwards when I first started out. All right, let's just do axis and try that. All right, validate. No, okay. So the thrusters were moving just fine. When I pushed the lever forward, the thrusters were going forward. No, it was working just fine. It's that I guess on this airplane 0 to 100 is full reversers all the way up to toga. But when I was moving the lever, it was moving the throttles forward and back with the lever. It was just starting it. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it with InnoBuilds. Let me do this flight, and then I don't think it's going to work with InnoBuilds, but I might be wrong. I don't think it's going to work because my Xbox controller wasn't working, but all right, so let's validate that. Let's see if this fixes the issue. All right, clear input, validate. All right, axis 3, axis 1, validate. That and that. Start scanning. I was wondering why I was going in reverse when I was pushing the throttle forward. All right, and clear this out. Validate. But I am glad that you told me to do this, because I really didn't think about doing this at all. I just figured if I had it on throttle, it would just do all 4 at the same time. But I might be wrong. All right. That's good. I didn't change number 2. Oh no, I sure didn't. All right, number 2, we can put you to sleep. Connie is not happy with you. All right, that's done. All right, let's save. I got my thruster lever all the way back right before you lock it in for reversers. So let's see what happens now. Okay, now I need to do reverse. Okay. Now we need to reverse the axis. Okay. Control options. We're probably going to break the engines before we even take off. Going to get to the runway and like I'm going to have all kinds of error messages and oil leaks and all kinds of shit. All right, let's do that. And apply and save. Now we're cooking. So yeah, before when I had it set before, these levers were all the way back at 0. So who's calling me? Oh, my daughter. Hang on one second. Hello? Yeah, what's up? Well, if they do, I'll just kick them out. If it gets out of hand, I'll just kick them out. Okay. Why? Is everything okay or? All right. Well, you have that, the medicine in the cabinet if you need it. All right. You doing everything else okay though? All right. Yeah, I'm getting ready to make one of my friends on here a moderator so he can kick people out when I'm in. So okay. All right. Thank you, darling. Bye. All right. So, oh no, she's okay. She's just warning me that some of her quote unquote friends. Hang on. Change chat modes. Can review. I input users in timeout. Okay. I just made you a moderator in case they come in. You can kick them out. No, they tried to come in the stream the other night and were trying to say that like my daughter, all these things about my daughter, and I talked to her about it, and it's all bullshit. So, anyways, no, I think everything's okay. All right, let me close this out. But yeah, if they come in here and start talking all kinds of shit, I don't really want to deal with it because I don't know those people. All right, where are the wipers at? All right, panel lights, auxiliary, elevator, seatbelts, lamps. Wipers have to be around somewhere. Give me a second. Let me search wipers real quick. Let me search in my little booklet. All right, Discord. Let's type in wipers. And then we'll get out of here. All right, wipers. All right, windshield wiper is located in the center control panel. Oh, is it right there in front of me and I just missed it? Sure is. All right, very good. All right, let's remove the parking brake and let's give it a little bit of juice now. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, Poxy. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, you know, my daughter, you know, like a lot of teenagers, she spends a lot of time online talking to people, and you never really know who you're talking to online. I mean, like, you know, you have a good idea, I guess, sometimes who you're talking to, but you know, she don't really know those people. And they popped into my stream like last Friday and was trying to say that she's like, you know, doing all kinds of shit online, like with older guys and all kinds of bullshit. And the account that they sent me the info on, she hasn't had that account in like a year. She gave it to one of her friends, and one of her friends has been using it. So, which I know for sure. And in the house that we live in, I can pretty much hear everything in this house. Like, they can hear everything I say, I can hear everything they say. Like, it's, the walls are real thin. You know, walls, you know, we can hear pretty much everything all of us say. So she just wanted to warn me that they might pop over into the stream and start talking shit. So, well, you know, instead of teenage drama now in school, you know, it's online nowadays. So, yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. I just feel bad for her. You know, she's the one that's got to, like, go through it all. I just kind of hear bits and pieces of it. All right, we got to pull off to the side somewhere so we can do our before start. Hello? Oh, it's you. Okay. No, I thought someone was at the door. All right, let's pull off somewhere over here so we can do our before takeoff checklist. I don't remember if this is the plane where the flames shoot out of the like the cowling flaps. Like I don't know if this is the plane that does that. I don't remember if this is this plane or the DC-6. You need something? Okay. All right, let's pull off over here. I'm sure this wouldn't happen in real life this way, but it's okay. It's a simulator. All right, slow down so we don't flip backwards again. Put our parking brake on. Let's go back inside. Let's get Hans and Franz to do the before takeoff.
Checklist takeoff. Run up ignition.
1 completed. 2 completed. 3 completed. 4 completed.
Run up phasering.
1 completed. 2 completed. 3 completed.
I might have to look something else up as we're flying.
Completed.
If we start icing up, you know, and I have to adjust the carburetor.
Closed.
Closed.
I think it's down here, but I don't remember for sure. Actually, let me look down there real quick. I think one of those is the autopilot.
Wing flaps test.
Yeah, I don't remember if I got to turn this on first and then the button, or the button first and then this. I forget.
On.
I think I got to turn the button on first and then that.
For takeoff.
Flaps 60% set. Landing lights.
On.
Mixtures.
Auto bridge.
Wait, are the cowl flaps up here, if I remember correct? No, that's the DC-6, I think. All right, are you guys done yet? Yep. All right, let's go get our takeoff clearance by going up the block here, so to say. Let's remove our parking brake. Give it a little bit of juice. Now, what's interesting, I think, with this is that I don't really have to do anything with the throttle. Like, I guess it's the engineer takes care of the throttle, like, for climb and the whole flight. The only time I really have to worry about it is when I take over manual control. You doing okay? Oh, never mind. I thought you were your sister. Sorry. All right, we got our takeoff clearance from Clarence. Let's line up and do our takeoff clearance checklist, and then get the power for takeoff. And then once we get up in the air, we can switch to METO power. And then after that, we can switch over to climb power. All right, let's put our parking brake back on again. And let's go down here and do takeoff clearance.
Checklist takeoff clearance. Cold flaps.
Set to 30%.
Controls.
3. No-go speed is 108 knots. Runway is dry.
Really? The runway is dry.
Takeoff completed.
Max power.
Roger. Max power.
All right, let's see what happens.
Power set.
Oh, I should have waited for him to say power set. We got to get up in the air and then make a big U-turn. Forget if they yell out. Yep. METO power.
METO power.
Roger. METO power.
Climb checklist.
Power set.
Landing gear lever. Up.
All right, let's turn around.
Flaps. Up.
Gain a little bit of speed.
Auxiliary control.
Whoa.
features. Off. Nose line. Flaps. Up.
Whoa, that was a shitty turn. Jesus.
Taxi light.
Retracted and off.
I didn't mean to turn like that.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Auto filtering.
Off.
Cold flaps.
Set.
Ordnance lights.
Off.
Let's actually head a little bit closer to 60 degrees, I think, to try to
Checklist
catch that VOR line.
Climb out.
Roger.
All right, let me pause the flight. Whoa, that's a nice noise. All right, autopilot on. Gotta put this one on. And let me go up. Flight path, localizer. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that like that for now. And let's go back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, I need to get to the back again. Hang on a second. Let me pause it again. I need to get to the back so I can adjust the such a pain in the dick without the Xbox controller sometimes. I'll get used to it though. All right, let's spin this wheel back a little bit so we can climb. Oh, that's right. Its altitude control needs to be on. That's right. That's right. Whoa, what is going on with the, wait a minute. All right, altitude. I'm doing something incorrect here. Give me a second. Let me look up the autopilot again. I forget if it's the lever first and then the button. Hang on a second. Bear with me one moment. It's like my first time flying this plane. Jeez. I probably should have looked this up earlier today. All right, autopilot and gyroscope. Gyroscope power is on. Gyroscope breaker on the left. Okay, push in the clutch to engage the... Oh yeah, I gotta push the clutch in. Hang on a second. Let me pause this again. There we go. Push that in. And now we should be good. Nope, we're still diving. All right, let's do altitude control. What am I missing here?
500 feet.
Oh, shit.
300.
All right, the clutch is in.
Autopilot is engaged.
All right, very good. Now we should be able to climb. There we go. All right, let's adjust our heading. Wow, that was rough. I forgot that you have to cage the, you have to push in the clutch first. Push in the clutch, bring this lever up, and then you can turn the autopilot on. I completely forgot about that clutch. All right, and we got climb power set. Oh yeah, yes it was. Yes it was. It's like a whole new learning experience using like this setup I have now. It's like I like it because it's challenging again. You know, like to be like it wasn't getting using that Xbox controller after a while. It just the fights weren't really challenging. Now it's like, well, I hope you like it because we're inside Connie and she is very old, but she likes all of us inside her, so that's why we're hanging out here. All right, where's my DME? Okay, here we go. 14 miles away. Let me plug in the VOR station in nav2, 115.70, and that way we can see how far out we are from there. I could probably turn off that. Is this the, yeah, 115.2. How far away are we from there? 151 miles, all right. Oh, landing gear's still down, that's nice. I think I did that by accident. Oh yeah, that would be cool, a crop sprayer? Absolutely. All right, where are we at? Are we like way off course? Can't zoom in or out. Oh no, we're okay. I need to get this to zoom in or out. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this to zoom in or out on the menu here. Let's see here. All. Okay, let's try miscellaneous. We'll try menu. Toolbar. Let me type in VFR and see if that does anything. All right, cockpit camera, no. No drone camera. No to the external camera. Instrument views, no. Slew mode, no. Oh well, fuck it. All right, let's level out our wings. When I'm done tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll go into my other mouse profile and see if I can zoom in or out of that VFR map that way and see what it's set to. All right, we can let's increase our climb speed just a little bit. I kind of want to turn live weather off so we can see the ground, but I like using live weather. Yeah, let's turn live weather off so we can see the ground. And let me put on photogrammetry mode. Data on. Good old Connie. Been satisfying captains for years and years. She's one hell of a ride, boys. Come on. Come on, Xbox. Yeah. Let's go, bitch. Alright, we're almost at 7,000 feet. Maybe we'll just go up to 12,000 feet. I don't know. Nah, we'll go to 15, I guess. We got a good amount of time until, hey, we still got 140 miles to our next VOR station. Alright, we're starting to, capture our route. Let's turn our plane a bit. And we got the from flag going on. That's good. And let me go ahead and let me tune this to actually... Let's do that. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's just stay on this course here. We'll stay as close as we can to the center of that OBS dial. Since we're like, I guess what we're flying is called a back course, I guess. Isn't that kind of what it's called, since we're using the VOR station and flying away from it? I think I'm turning the wrong way, I think. Oh no, we're okay. Okay. We're lining back up. A little more difficult when you don't have a HUD. But I had enough people bitching at me for using a HUD, so I turned the HUD off. Sweet. Oh yeah, I heard Discord ding. Let me go check it out. Let me check it out. All right, let's level out. Whoa! Damn, look at that switch box. That thing is cool looking. Wow. That is cool, man. I love the switches where you pull up the red thing and then hit the switch and then that is awesome, dude. Very cool, man. Nice. All right, let's slow our descent a little bit so we can pick up a little bit of speed. I think in this airplane we should be around like 180 knots, I think. I don't know if this plane will lock onto that VOR station so far away. I wonder if it will. I think it's worth a try.
Are bringing chargers out. Chargers are in. The chargers are out.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh, shit. We got problems. Hang on. Okay, we're good. All right, let me program in the correct station. On 15.2. And the next one is 114.65. So let's plug that in here. 65. Yep, still too far away. Damn. Okay. All right, so what do I got to do again? 115.2. And this one was 114.2. All right, we're flying east, which is good. Are we, though? What the fuck? All right, we're almost at 12,000 feet. All right, very good. Let's stay on this course here. Let's set this dial for whatever east. We got 124 miles left. Climbing, we're doing good. Yeah, man, that thing is awesome, man. I like how it lights up, man. It's got some cool lights on it. The red and the green, and those other lights light up real nice. All right. We are almost at our climbing altitude.
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
And we are at 15,000 feet. And I think they put us in cruise power already. Yes, they did. All right, very good. So now we'll just sit back and just kind of chill for a little bit. Let's look around, make sure we're not icing anywhere. Oh, that is good.
Climb power.
Roger.
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
I don't know if the thruster lever that I have is messing with their system, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go in the back to look at everything. All right, cylinder heads are okay. EMP is okay. Manifold pressure is okay. Fuel is okay. Oil's okay. That's in the green. Only thing that's a little low is the cylinder heads a little bit, but they're not really that far out of whack. They're okay. All right. Very good. That's awesome. All right, let's give ourselves a little speed boost to get us to our destination a little quicker. I don't know if this has the flames that shoot out at night. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me slow things down a bit so we can go outside and look. Wait, no, I can leave it there. Let's that is awesome. I love the flames. Yeah, I don't know if it does it in real life, but in simulator life, it is awesome. I don't think we're going the speed that we should be, and I'm wondering if my throttles have something to do with it. Maybe not. Yeah, we are in cruise power. All right. I thought we'd be a lot closer to 200 or 220, but maybe not. Kind of getting bored with this plane. Let's jump into Honda Jet. I guess. I don't know.
Roger.
I think he's talking about the photo you put on Discord earlier. Wasn't that a Piper or something you were in? I think he's asking about that plane that you took that picture in earlier today. Oh, does this have anything to... Oh, that's right. The speed doesn't work here. Okay. I think these throttle levers I have, I think that's what's causing this plane to be kind of slow. I'm wondering if I like disconnect them what'll happen. Oh shit, we're only 30 some miles. Okay. 115.7. Let's lock onto this localizer. And how far do we have to 114.65? All right, 114.65. $82 miles. We should probably start descending pretty soon. Let's make it bright outside again. All right, let's set our descent altitude. Let's get down to like 5,000 feet.
Power, please.
Roger.
B4 descent checklist. Autopilot servo disconnected levers.
We might be descending a little bit early, but that's okay. It's an old propeller plane, so this thing only goes down about 800 to 1,000 feet per minute, I think. Oh, a sundown? Yeah, I thought you said Piper. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I was working. I was dealing with wasps in the house today. Had 7 wasps in the house today. First time this ever happened here. Found where they were coming in from. I had an exterminator come out and he sprayed the place, but I have two windows, one in the kitchen, one in the dining room. They're like double windows, like window, and then like you can open up the bottom part of the window with that little gap between the 2 windows. They were coming in from there. They weren't bothering us. They were trying to get back outside, but I don't want wasps in the house, man. This is my house. This is not a house for insects. They are not welcome here. So I wound up duct taping the top of the little section of the window frame. Wound up duct taping that whole thing until we can get new windows put in. But yeah, my neighbor has a barn, and it looks like he has a wasp nest forming out there. So no, I didn't like with like sugar water or something like that. I thought it was like with something sweet. But no, not really. I could look it up. I don't want to draw them in. Oh, I guess I could put that outside, actually, the wasp nest. I don't have to put it inside the house. Maryland. Maryland. I think once we get about 5 miles away from the station, I'm going to put it in heading mode and then switch to VOR2. Yeah, I remember reading about wasp trap years ago. I thought it was like something like with sugar water, and then you like put something on the sides so they can't like get out. But once they get into the water, or was it like laundry detergent? It was something that like trapped them in there, like they couldn't get back out, like some sort of liquid. I forget. I'll have to look at it. But no, my neighbor's barn has a wasp nest, like big yellow jackets. And over like the last week or so, I would see one like by the window inside the house. So I mean, I just used the vacuum and suck them up. But we had like 7 by noon today. We had 7 that came into the house. So at that point, I just called an exterminator. I was like, "Oh, can you come out and help us?" So he sprayed everything, and then we figured out where they were coming in from. And then until I can get the windows replaced, I just ran duct tape along that gap so they can't come in. I think they were coming in here by accident. Like, I think they were looking for food or something. But whatever. They're not in the house right now. I'm just glad we don't have a nest outside. I thought we actually had like a nest like under like the overhang and or like where the dryer, vent comes out like at the side of the house. Like I thought we had a nest forming out there, but we were okay. All right, I think I'm gonna level off at like 8,000 feet, I think. Because we still got a pretty good distance to go. Let's put this at 8,000 feet. All right, let's switch over.
Superchargers out.
Let's switch over to VOR 2. What is that? 114.65. All right, 114.65. And my IL, oh, I can do 112. Oh no, what's the ILS frequency? No, I'll plug in 112.6 actually. 112.6, that's the VOR station for the where we're going. Let's switch this into heading mode. And I believe I need to start making a turn to the southeast, I think. Oh no. Nope. The north. Let's go north. All right, 114.65 I believe is correct. Yeah, 114.65, that's correct. All right, let's make a little bit of a turn to the northeast. We got about 50 some miles. That OBS needle should activate here pretty soon, I would think. Being that we're only 50 some miles out from the station. That's what it was, orange juice. Yeah, I wish my landlord took care of bees. I called him about it. He's like, all right, well, let me know how it goes. I owned a house for a lot of years, and I don't own a house anymore, but one nice thing about having a landlord is that usually they take care of all that kind of stuff, but not this time. No more freezing since we cleared the cache and did all that. No more freezing. Yep, it's been very, very good and very smooth. Thinking next 2 or 3 miles, this should come alive. All right, let's leave that course set for...
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
The hell did I just click on? Oh well. Oh, the sunshade. So what the hell did I just click on? Yeah, see, look at our speed. I don't think our speed should be there. I think these throttle levers are really fucking things. Let me try something out real quick. Let me disconnect the throttle levers. Hey, what's up, Grease? Let me disconnect the throttle levers. For now. I wish there was a way you could just go in and like deactivate it. All right, let's clear that. Let's clear this. Let's clear that. And let's clear that. I really think the throttle lever is really messing with the speed that it should be going. All right, now let's click on cruise speed again.
Climb power.
Roger.
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
Let's see if our speed increases at all. Sure enough, it is. So it looks like I gotta have the throttle levers. I can have them connected when, like for takeoff, and then disconnect them the whole flight until I get ready to land. Calamari, man, you big money grip. Big money grip. You know, I wonder if that's a VOR station or like a DME thing. Like, because we should have picked up this localizer by now on this OBS dial. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are way off course. Says it's a VOR. I don't know why it's not picking it up. You know what? I think I'm actually just going to plug in the airport's VOR. And just catch that. We're pretty damn close to that station. Let's do that. Me too, man. I'm hungry now too. I love me some calamari. All right, 112.6. And I want to be on a course of... Yeah, see, it's picking up that station. All right, I want to be on a course of 60. That's going to be our landing. So let's plug in 60. Oh man, peanut butter toast, some good shit too, man. Y'all know how to eat. That's for sure. Y'all know how to eat. Yeah, see, our cruise power is up quite a bit higher than before. So that's some good shit right there. All right, let's increase the speed of our sim. Oh shit. We gotta go back. Slow down, bitch. Oh no, we're okay. Never mind. That's the old course. Let's just keep on heading south until we catch it. $60, that's our course for the ILS. Come on, Needle. Start moving, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, OBS. I believe in you. I got a Korean bowl waiting for me when I'm done streaming tonight. With white rice and spicy chicken and spinach, edamame, pickled radish, carrots, black beans, corn. All right, let me slow down a bit. We're starting to catch feelings for this VOR station now. Got this sweet and chili sauce on top of it with just a drop of yum yum sauce. So fucking good. I probably eat there like 4 times a week. Everything is like super fresh that they make there. It all tastes delicious. All right, we're lining up. Let's start turning just a little bit. Just ever so slightly. And then when we get about 20 miles out, I'll plug in the ILS station, and then we'll see how Connie does with an ILS landing. All right, let's turn a little bit more. Slow our turn down. All right, let's activate localizer. We're close enough to where it'll self-navigate. Oh, spicy, man, y'all are good shit. Spicy ramen, calamari, peanut butter toast, man. Talking about my college days, man, with that spicy ramen. That is some good shit. I love me some ramen noodles. I could eat them all the time. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure your bank account loves them. Like the most delicious thing for so cheap is awesome. All right, we got about 40 miles. What do we got to get down to altitude? We got to get down to 4,000 feet. So I think when we're about, well, we need some time to slow down too in this airplane. Let's at 40 miles, we'll drop down to 4,000 feet. Which is actually coming up pretty close. All right, let's do our before descent checklist.
Ordnance lights. Set.
Yeah,
Altimeter.
I'm
set.
flying, man. I can't eat with you guys.
Engine superchargers. Low.
I don't have room on my desk now.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Fuel tank selector.
1, 2 alpha, 3 alpha, all on and complete.
I will one of these days. Once I make room on my desk, I got my mic, I got the controller, you know, the flight stick, the keyboard, my tablet, mouse, drink, computer, monitor. Like,
Full land.
I'm stacked, dude. I don't have any room for anything else.
Landing weight checked.
Before descent checklist completed.
All right, let's go descend.
Power, please.
Let's descend to 4,000 feet. I'm not really, you know, I don't really get hungry while I'm streaming. Seems like after I'm done, I start getting hungry. Oh, look at all those points of interest. Gotta love it, right, Grease? All these points of interest. I've never flown over this part of the world before, like, maybe at 40,000 feet, but never, like, never this close. Yep, I hear you. You're like Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. You just carrying all kinds of cooking utensils on your back when you walk around everywhere. Got pots and kettles for water, and that I agree with. I love me some tea. I haven't drank coffee in was it 2024? I think it's been like 8 years since I've had coffee. But I drink tea a lot. Yeah, I like tea. Tea's some good shit. That sounds about right. I remember watching some YouTube channel a while back, and this is a British guy, and he was talking about brewing Indian tea. All right, let's see if the localizer for the ILS shows up yet. 111.15. Nope. It probably won't show up in the DME anyways, but I don't know. Actually, I don't remember if it does or not. Yep, Indian tea. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got 20 some miles left. We're almost where we can put in approach power. Almost. Actually, let's are we about ready to bottom out? Because I'm gonna put approach power on. Alright, ILS is now showing up, so let's switch to heading mode real quick. Let's put in 111.15 up here. Let's click on Alright, why is this not allowing me to plug in? Oh, you know what? It's probably too far away to show the actual course. Probably need to be within 20 miles.
Roger. Cruise power.
No, not cruise power, Dick. Approach power.
Climb power.
Roger.
Cruise power, please.
Roger.
Approach power.
Cruise power. Roger. Roger.
You keep saying Roger, Dick. I'm talking about approach power. There we go.
Roger.
Alright, why is this not
Roger.
allowing me to line up with... Oh, because we're... Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up. Okay, we need to be on 60. So let's adjust our... And let's move this to approach. Yeah, some of those Indian women are real nice. 100%. Never dated one before. I've dated a lot of girls from other parts of the world, but never India. All right, that's good. Oh shit. Oh, bitch! Make that turn! I'm getting ready to, I think, switch to manual power. All right, that's got that. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second and reset our throttles. All right, let's go to all. Let's go to power management. Let's go to throttles. And we got 1 through 4. All right, validate. All right, 3. Validate. And we got to click off the reverse axis. All right, throttle 2 axis. Validate. Reverse axis. And throttle 1 axis. That. And there we go. All right, let's save this. Oh, yeah, Latinos are real hot under the collar. I've dated a few girls from Guatemala before, and let me tell you something, man. They are feisty, man. They... Ugh. All right, before landing checklist.
Max power.
No.
Roger. Max power.
Landing checklist. De-icer boost.
Off.
Mixtures.
Auto rich.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4. High.
Carburetor. Air.
Cold.
Auxiliary control boosters.
On.
Manifold.
Set.
RPM.
Power set. Set. Roger.
Brakes.
Set.
Landing checklist completed.
Prepare for landing.
If I remember correct, we need to land around 100 knots, I want to say. All right, let's put our gear down.
Flaps 60% set. Flaps 80% set.
All right, let's see if this ILS captures. I think it is. I've been to South America a few times. Not like deep South America. I've been to
Roger.
Cabo San Lucas a few times, Cozumel, and Cancun. All right, this is not doing what I want it to do. I wonder if I need to turn off altitude. All right, now I think the glide scope is captured and doing its thing now. Or where, Cabo San Lucas, or which one you talking about? You're talking about Cabo San Lucas, absolutely. Well, I mean, they're all beautiful, but all of them, yeah. Yes, they are.
flaps 100%.
All right, let's try landing this thing manually.
Feet. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Get down, bitch.
Reverse.
Speed down.
Nice. All right, we're not going to taxi. We've been inside Connie long enough. She wants us out of her already. That wasn't too bad. Got to work on the landings a bit with this stick, but my second landing is not too bad. Not going to beat myself up too much. Hey, if you say it's nice, that's good by me, man. That's awesome. I didn't hear the wheels hit, though. That's kind of what threw me. Like, I was expecting to feel something in the controller or hear something, but I thought I was, like, floating around. All right, this is actually a real flight that we're getting ready to do. H-Jet liveries. All right, customization. This flight number is... This is a real flight from earlier today. No flights. What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, that was definitely an old plane. Well, Connie's worn out, man. You know. Connie's been through it. All right, TMB 296. All right, and we are, let's put on, all right, live weather is back on the scene. Oh yeah, we got to turn off photo gantry. Let's turn that off. And let's switch our controller back to the normal controller. All right, Connie, see ya. All right, let's go back to A1. Let's save this. And let's go ahead and, no, data. Turn you off for now. We will turn you back on later. I think it is. This might be the jet with the toilet in the back. I know it's one of these planes, these small planes. All right, we're taking off from DeKalb Peachtree, so K, PDK. And we're doing 21 left. 34. Oh, there's 21 left there. All right, let's park up here, I guess. That's medium. There we go. General aviation small. All right, let's go. Ooh. Yeah, I had to make custom profiles. You know, that's a tough one, man. I don't know, really. They're both awesome. They really are. I think this one I like a little more because it's got a few more features in some ways. Like it's got like the lights are all automatic. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I really can't choose between the two. Like I like them both a lot. The SF-50 is really cool. This plane is pretty cool too. I guess I like the SF-50 a little more, I guess. Like I guess if I really had to have my way, I think I would choose the SF-50, I guess. I mean, this little plane is pretty cool though. Yep, it's made by the same company that makes the other jet that makes the Cirrus Vision. It's the same company. This one might be the toilet. Come on, controller. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the toilet. Yep, this one has the toilet, see? And then we can close the door, I believe, if I remember correct. Yep. Yeah, this is the toilet plane. Alright. Does this have a checklist with it? I forget. No checklist. Hang on, let me get the checklist up. Oh, you know what? I don't need it. I know I'm not doing like the right captain thing, but we'll be okay. All right, let me hide the yoke. Oh, I get. Yeah, I don't think you're talking about me testing planes. All right, let's turn on the battery. Turn on the external power. All right, let's bring in our flight plan. Sim brief. Request. All right, import. And let me plug in our approach today. We are doing ILS Z24 from Topsy. And the minimums are 200. All right, let's load this. All right, let's start up the airplane, and then we'll run through our. Jesus, I'm still trying to get used to this camera, man. It is like, it's still very new to move around with all these different things. All right, let me look at home. Oh yeah, it has checklist up here. That's right. Oh, I don't need it. All right, let's go to utilities. No, not utilities. What am I looking for here? Aircraft systems. Status. System controls, no. I thought this one had the same. Oh yeah, here we go. Go to initialization. There we go. System test. Yeah, I agree with PMDG. I thought I was a little taken aback when Grease said that too. All right, that's all done. Let's do weight and fuel. Let's sync from the sim. All right, that's all good. Let's go to speed bugs. Get from sim. All on. And I think that's it. Accept initialization. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and get our engine started up. Hang on, my phone went off. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and... Oops, sorry about that. All right, let's click start. All right, we can now click on this lever. Come on, bitch. There we go. Click start here. Come on, bitch. Move up. There we go. Jesus Christ. All right, now we need to come over here. And we need to turn on cabin power. Okay, I can do that. Just don't make me land in a snowstorm in Aspen like I did last time. That sucked. I'll have to find the video and put it on Discord. It's in my YouTube playlist. I think I landed the Cessna Longitude in a full-out, white-out snowstorm. I couldn't see the ground until like I was like maybe 100 or 200 feet over it. Took me a few times to land it, but we got that bitch down. All right, let's get our clearance from Clarence. So we're taking off on 21 left, so I need to request north in order to get the runway I want. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Hang on, let me get in the Navigraph. I might have to change a few things. What did I say, 3 right? 3 right. Oh no, we're okay. All right. Let's find out what our pressure is. Let's come into here and... Fuck, come on, man. All right, let's go to flight plan. But you know, I don't think I have a runway chosen because there's no actual procedure. All right, that's fine. All right, 2998, let's fix that. Put on our flight director. See, this plane, there's a massive checklist for this plane, but everything is already turned on. Like the pressurization, the oxygen, the generators come on automatically. Like everything comes on automatically. There's nothing really to do. Except just turn it on and put the engines on. Alright, let's put our flaps for takeoff. And let's come over here. Put ourselves in map mode. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's make this a full screen. And what are we in? 5 miles. 5 miles is good. And I think we're going up to 41,000 feet for this flight. Let me see here. Yep, 41,000 feet. So let's... I don't know how they do it in real life, but I'm plugging in 41,000 feet right now. Now, I believe all of our lights are automatic. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure they're all set to turn on automatically. Like, all the lights. Landing lights, strobes, nav lights, like all that stuff turns on automatically in this plane. Utilities. No, not utilities. Aircraft systems. Environment. No, oh, wrong thing. Shit. Here we go. Exterior lights. Yeah, they're all set for normal. When they're on normal, they all come on automatically. Alright, let's go taxi out. The only thing that gives me trouble in this airplane sometimes is this speed brake here. Sometimes it extends like by accident. Alright, what is our temperature right now, actually? Oh yeah, and we got to adjust the pitch.
Autopilot.
No, bitch. Let's adjust our pitch. We need to get those down into that little green section. Those little arrows. There we go. Now they turn green. That's good. And what is our outside temperature? 23. Okay. All right. FMS, PFD settings. Let's turn on that for FMS. And we'll put a traffic inset in there. And let's zoom it out a bit. Oops. There we go. All right, let's get out of here now. All right, what's the Parker brake again? Is that number 2? Oh yeah, 2 is the parking brake, 4 is the landing gear. I'm not really sure why Honda made it. I think Tom Cruise owns one. Maybe that's why they built it, but I don't know. I saw it and it looked really cool. And I don't think it was expensive. I think it was, well, it might have been like 20 bucks maybe. I forget exactly how much it was. I've had it for a while. But yeah, I think this is the only jet that I'm aware of that Honda makes. I don't know what else what other aviation aircraft they make. I think it's just this plane. Yeah, I have no clue. So we're going from here to Cobb, Peachtree, Georgia, to Wilmington, North Carolina. That would have sold me the airplane right now. Just that alone, that since they're mounted on the back, it dissipates the vibrations, and I'm like, sold. You would have made a nice commission off of me. I think this flight's like an hour long, if I remember correct. Yeah, it's gonna be too late to eat my dinner tonight. I'll just have to eat that tomorrow. By the time I finish and get upstairs, it's gonna be close to midnight. Hey man, I'm gonna order 2 of them. I'm gonna order one for the weekdays and one for the weekend. Only 6 million is not bad. I could buy 9 of them for the price of Taylor Swift's jet. I think her Dassault Falcon, I think that thing's like 50-some million dollars. Well, we should stop here, but, you know, it's a simulator. All right, we got to slow up here so we can get our takeoff. There we go. We got our takeoff clearance now. I don't think this plane has the auto throttle like... Let me look at something real quick. I don't think this plane has the auto throttle like the Cirrus Vision has. All right, nothing there. . Oh, it does have automatic throttle. Okay. AT. I mean, we're not using it, but not right now, at least. All right, flight management. All right, I guess we're ready for takeoff. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to make that loud clanking noise. That's what I'm saying. A private jet's a private jet. Well, a little bit on the grass, but that's all right. All right, let's put our landing gear up. Let's move our thrusters to MCT. Let's put our flaps up. A little bit of turbulence out here. All right, let's get lined up with our route, and then we'll put on the autopilot. I gotta stop flying with my dominant hand so much. I gotta start learning how to do this with my left. Find myself doing that all the time. Going to my right hand. Should be using my left hand. Give myself a stranger. Isn't that what Dave Chappelle called it? When you use your left hand, he called it a stranger. All right, we can put the yaw dampeners on, I guess. Oh, they were already on. Never mind. All right, autopilot on. And flight level control. And we're good. Oh yeah, let's put our photogrammetry on. Now that we're in the let's go to data, let's put you on. Let you spin around for a minute. Okay. I'll go check it out. Okay, I'll check it out now. Come on, let's go. Wow. That's crazy. Rough night at Heathrow. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Roaring Fork. Let me make sure we're actually climbing. Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Let me sync up our heading. All right, I'll be back in a few seconds. Yeah, this jet's got cool sound to it. I like this jet. The SF-50 sounds real good too, but I like this jet a lot. Oh. I was wondering why we were climbing so slow. I forgot to put the throttles back up. There we go. Now we're climbing. Hope that doesn't mess with our top of descent. I think we'll be okay. Should have checked on that before I got up. There you go. Grabbing a donut. Yeah, I wish. I didn't take a piss. Been sitting down for, 2.5 hours. I'm an old man. I gotta go to the bathroom every once in a while. Yeah, man, that Saba landing was a lot of fun. I'm gonna try that again soon. There you go. Even if it doesn't go well, still send it. Show us you're human. The Dream Team, look at that. I always wondered where the Dream Team was. That's our Olympic basketball group from, what was it, like 1992 or something like that? Oh yeah, no, never united. You got it, bud. So I hope this plane does okay with this livery. They have two different liveries for this airplane. This full version, and then they have a light version. The difference is like the outside, the textures are they're a lot softer. You know, it's not like 4K or 2K. It's a lot softer. But also on the inside, these Garmin systems down here, they both operate like one's always a slave. One will work like both sides. Like they kind of dim down some of the controls. But yeah, I should probably put some icing on. What is it? 6? Yeah, let's put some anti-ice on. And we'll stay here for a minute so we can put in some standard pressure. That would be great. Oh, wow. 4 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I think that ETA Airways would be cool in this plane. All right, we can now switch you to standard pressure. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, that's why I picked it last night. There was 3 updates for airplanes that came out today that I downloaded. One was for the Bay 146, which says I'm missing something. They updated the A330 and the OV-10 Bronco have been updated, but supposedly the A330, I may wind up flying that plane again maybe tomorrow night or the next day. They supposedly now have it where you can upload your flight plan directly from SimBrief into the computer system. Like they changed a lot of stuff. Supposedly, I haven't checked it out yet. It's kind of busy around my house today between work and the pest control guy being here, and usually Fridays is not as busy. I may have a few minutes to check it out tomorrow during the day. Yeah, man, ever since I had that health scare last week, now that I know I'm okay, I've been on fire at work. Like I got a whole new mindset at work now. I think some of the shit on this plane is pretty cool. Like I don't know what these are called, like underneath the engines, but I don't think I've ever seen a plane that's got these kind of diffusers or whatever they are, like underneath the engine. I don't know if that's for vibrations or like moving the wind around the airplane. I don't know. It's cool though. Live weather on. Wow, it's crazy that it's that clear in Georgia. Yeah, me too. I like the OV-10 a lot. That's a fun plane to fly, the OV-10. Yeah, and they got some really cool liveries in that airplane for sure. I think one of the coolest things I like about this airplane is that all the lights are automatic. I think that's real cool. You know, when you're taxiing, the taxi lights come on. When you increase your thruster for takeoff, it puts the takeoff lights on. Like, it's pretty cool, man. Where are you at again? Hypoxia, where? I don't, I don't even know if I've ever asked you that. What part of the world are you from? Oh, you're definitely, oh, Chicago. Oh, that's cool. I've been to Chicago a few times. I like Chicago. My cousin used to live up in, I almost went to college in Chicago, actually, many years ago. I almost went to Northwestern. I'm sorry, DePaul. DePaul. Not Northwestern. But yeah, my cousin lived in Chicago for like 20 years. I'd go up every couple of years and visit him. He lived up near the Magnificent Mile, like all the way up that way. He worked in finance, like mergers and acquisitions, and every major city's got a bad reputation, but Chicago does have a much worse reputation than a lot of other cities around the country, that's for sure. Well, hey man, you're a successful pilot, so I don't know if I'd rather be a pilot or a doctor. I don't know. Both are very like prestigious type of careers to have, you know. Yeah, oh yeah, O'Hare is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think being a pilot would probably be more fun than being a cardiovascular surgeon. I mean, it's a hell of a lot more dangerous than being a cardiovascular surgeon, but yeah, I think if I had my choice, I'd rather be a pilot than a cardiovascular surgeon. All right, what's the temperature outside? Oh yeah, we can turn off the anti-ice. I don't think it's modeled anyways. Sure, that works for me. Oh yeah, I forgot it's got these different, we can put passengers in the back, cabin shades. That's right, I forgot it had all these options. All right, only another 15,000 feet. I think 41,000 is the ceiling on this airplane. Maybe, or is it 45,000? I forget what the ceiling of this airplane is. Let me look it up actually. Got the owner's manual for it. Came when I got the keys. When I got the keys to the plane, they gave me the owner's manual with it. Honda Jet tutorial flight. Let's see what this says here. By Marwan Garib. All right, let's see here. Oh, 43,000 is the max altitude. Okay. I knew it was somewhere around that area. Let me see. Telemetry. Is it showing my plane? Sure enough. Let me take a screenshot of this. I'll check it out in a minute. Oops. All right, I'll upload that later to Discord. Yeah, that's right. It's got telemetry in here. It's showing 246 for the indicated airspeed, vertical speed of 724. Magnetic heading is 93 degrees. 222 miles to our destination. Minus 248 feet per minute is our descent to our destination right now. True airspeed is 377 knots. That's so cool that it reads that shit like live. I don't know if we're going to get to 41,000 feet before we need to start descending, actually. We might. Yeah, oh yeah. Chicago's got a lot of detail in the simulator. Yeah, sure does. I gotta imagine being an air traffic controller at Chicago's got to be murder. Oh, that sucks. 45-minute taxis. Jesus. That's crazy. I had one long taxi before down in Atlanta because of thunderstorms. And we were in the plane for like an hour. It was so hot and so stuffy. You know, back where I was sitting. However, I bet you the captain and the first officer, I bet you they were nice and cool up in the cockpit, fucking chilling. Trading stocks and, you know, fucking whatever. All us in the back are sweating our asses off. Like, why can't you just turn the air conditioning on, pilot, please? Please make it cool back here for us. Yeah. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the workings of a plane, but I figured if the APU is on, that you'd at least be able to, like, to run the air back there, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys have it all for a reason. Right. Right. That's right. Can't see shit. All you see is fog. I'm sure there's a reason why they never turned the air conditioning on back there. But I figure if the APU is on, you know, I don't know, maybe it saves on fuel. Or maybe you need that pressure built up for the engines for some reason. I don't know. But I'm sure there's a reason why. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Well, yeah, I figured you turn off the APU after you start the engines, once you get the engine generators on. But I was just thinking, I didn't know the APU uses that much fuel. I was thinking, you know, in those hot days, you could just put the APU on and then just put the air on. But if it uses that much fuel, it makes sense. Oh, wow. That is a lot of fuel. Wow, 160 kilograms an hour. Jesus. That's a lot of fuel. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea that it uses that. I mean, I knew it uses fuel. I had no idea it would use that much, but yeah, that's a lot. Does this thing have a sunroof on it? Oh, it sure does. I love when airplanes have a sunroof. I wish more airplanes had a sunroof like this. It comes in so handy when you're at 40,000 feet in the air. Having that sunroof makes all the difference in the world. All right, we got about 173 miles to our destination. So I never checked the flight in real life to see which runway it landed at, but according to Navigraph, with landing with the correct wind, we should be landing on runway 24. So the way we're going to be coming in with this approach, we're actually going to go beneath the airport and then come up and come around and then go down. I was thinking about landing at runway 6, which is just like we finish our arrival and then we like just go north and then like the runway's right there, but the tailwind was really bad, so Navigraph suggested another runway, so we're going to go out towards the ocean and up and around and then land this bird. This bird! Get a nice soft and buttery touchdown. Soft and buttery. Gonna butter the shit out of this bird. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Getting tired, man. I blanked out for a second. My mind just went completely blank. That's a little scary when that happens. You know, usually you're always thinking about something. That time, I thought about absolutely nothing. You know what? Let me check our VNav for descent. That sometimes is a little wonky in this airplane. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I'm getting used to these controls now. All right, bitch, I got you. Got you, bitch. Let's see what you say for descent. I don't think that's right. 200 knots within 10 miles. Let me, no, where's speed bugs at? Yeah, landing is 116, roughly. So let's go back to flight plan. Let's go to VNav. Go to descent, and let's plug in 150 knots within 3,000 feet and 10 miles. Everything else is good, I think. Wow, Dragon Rapids. That's a cool name for a plane. Like, what kind of plane you fly? Man, the captain of a fucking Dragon Rapid. What you know about that? What you know about them Dragon Rapids? That's cool. All right, we're almost at cruising altitude. And we got 134 miles to go, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be up at cruising altitude for like probably 5 minutes. I think me going at a slower speed for 10 or 15 minutes in the beginning of the flight was a problem, but I think we'll be okay. Wow. Twin seat Spitfire, that's awesome. I think it would be so cool to be in a Spitfire. Just sitting in history like that. That's cool. Wonder what city that is up there. Oh, you know, I can actually look it up. 1 second. That's right, because I got telemetries. That's Lugoff. What city is that? Woodward, Camden, South Carolina. All right. Very good. Let's go back on the plane. Yeah, we don't have that much more to go, guys. The end of our trip is soon approaching. Soon approaching. And we are almost at our cruising altitude. Oh, that's cool. 23 official. What, you had 23 hours in the Spitfire? Wow. That is really awesome. I think you have to be so smart to fly those old planes. I mean, you got to pay attention to so many gauges and like so many levers and switches. And I know being a pilot nowadays, you know, is very difficult and you got to learn a lot. But I mean, just imagine like 70 years ago, you know, like in the 1950s and, you know, or 40s, you know, just wow. You know, it's crazy. It's amazing how far technology with a lot of things has come from like even 50 years ago. Simply amazing. It's almost like aliens taught us the way. Like maybe there really are transformers that we have at some underground base and we got them tied up and they're just giving us all the technology. Yeah, I mean, well, since you said it, yeah, I mean, I think being a pilot nowadays would definitely be a bit easier than back in the day with all those different gauges. You know, and cylinder heads and carburetor heat and cowl flaps, you know, and fuel mixture, you know, to cool the engine down. I mean, like, oh wow, Twin Aztec, Tiger Moth, Jet Rain. That is awesome. You know, I never did look at this flight plan to see if there's a manual sequence in here. I really hope there's not. I mean, if there is, we'll take care of it. All right, good. Nope. All right, VNAV is now active. And what are we getting down to? 2,000 feet. Well, let's activate. Let's take care of that now. Once we get up to cruising altitude. I'm pretty sure it's already got the correct frequency tune for our landing and all that. It seems to do it automatically when we choose the approach. Alright, altitude is now showing. That's good, that's very good. Actually, let me program the course, our delicious final course for the night. Let me program that. Let me see what it is. Alright, let's go to charts. Albuquerque, what? That's the last place I flew to. Alright, ILSZ, so our course is... Does that say 238? Yeah, 238, okay. So, let's come up here. Let's sync our heading. Let's go into heading mode. Let's change our, this. Let's type in 236. Well, not type it in, but scroll it in. Let's scroll in 236. Good night, man. See you this weekend. All right, 238. There we go, 238, very good. Now let's go ahead and... Well, you know what? Let's set localizer 2 as well. I don't know if this is one of those planes where both have to be set the same way. I don't think a private jet needs to do that, but let's just do it anyways. All right, 237, 238. All right, that's good. Let's go back to FMS. Let's plug in nav again, and let's put our altitude down to 2,000 feet. Probably not how they do it in real life. Well, actually, that's not how I normally do it. I usually do steps when I'm descending, but we'll just plug in 2,000 tonight. Usually when I'm flying like actual jetliners, I do steps for the altitude. That way I can see where our plane's going to be at, you know, each waypoint. But all right, let's activate VNav, or VPath. All right, and that should take us down automatically. And our core, what is it? 1115? Is that what it is? 1155. I believe that's already programmed in, so let's double check that. It should already be programmed in. All right, let's go to audio and radio. Yeah, it's already got 111. That's what I thought. Whenever you do the, whenever you plug in the approach, usually it plugs that frequency in automatically. we go. Now we're turning towards the airport. We got 37 miles. Oh, no, we don't. That's a lie. We have... How many miles on this leg? I don't know. Doesn't say. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Whoa. What the hell is going on? You see that plane shimmy like that? Oh, I think visual flight rules is way harder than instrument flights. Absolutely. I mean, a lot of the instrument flights, at least from what I've experienced in the simulator, you just program it and you just monitor things. You don't really have to do much. You just have to monitor that the plane's descending at the right, you know, well, you know what I'm talking about. But visual flight, oh yeah. I think that's way harder. Just in my opinion. Absolutely. I still think that it's crazy, like back in the day, before like glass cockpits and GPSs, you know, they just plug in a frequency for an NDB or a VOR station and they fly to it, and you know, they have a guy in the back like calculating the distance and the wind speed and, you know, descent rate and all that, and that's amazing that they could just do that. Oh wow, that's cool. Absolutely some amazing stories. I would think so too. And we're gonna have to fly in heading mode for a while coming up. I don't believe. Well, let me check the distance here on the map. I don't think it's gonna. I don't want to do that. Yeah, see, it has us going right up and over. We're not going to do that. Well, you know, maybe we will. We'll just let it do its thing. I don't think that's how it would do it in real life. I think it would kind of go out and around, but we'll just we'll let it follow its course tonight. Actually, no, no, fuck it. We're gonna do it ourselves. Once we get to this waypoint, we'll just go up and around and do it ourselves. I think. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. But that's crazy though, that we got a top of descent right here and the airport's right here. Yeah, I mean, we only got 32 miles to the airport, and we haven't even started descending yet. I think we should start descending, actually. So let's do that. I don't care what VNAV says. Let's turn VNAV off. go into VS mode. Let's pull our thrusters back a bit. And let's switch this to flight management. I mean to localizer mode. Now, was there a VOR station at this airport? I don't think there is. Let me see. Let's go VFR map. Nope. Well, we do have 117. We do have. All right, 117 transfer. And all right, that'll give us a pretty good gauge of distance. All right, let's start heading to the north. It's nice using the flight stick, the buttons on the flight stick to operate the heading mode. All right, let me activate our speed bugs for landing. Now let's go back here. Yeah, mine too, if I ever have grandkids. The way my kids are doing, I don't know if they'll ever have kids on their own, which is okay by me, I guess. I don't know. My son never leaves his room, and I think my daughter's in the girls. So, which I'm okay with at this age. Perfectly okay with that. High school age, you can't get pregnant by hanging out with a girl, that's for sure. Not that she's doing any of that stuff anyway. She never... Both my kids never really see anybody in person. Everything they do is online. It's so different than how I grew up, man. When I was their age, God, I was chasing tail all around. I was playing drums, I was working, I was playing lacrosse, hanging out with my friends on the weekend, chasing girls. All kinds of stuff, man. Going to concerts. Such a different way of life that they have now versus, you know, like when I grew up. All right, let me see what Navigraph says the pressure is. So it's 30.02 right now at Wilmington. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you're like 4 years older than my son, I think. Yeah, Avro Anson, that would be cool. Yeah, my son's like, you know, he's 18 and a half. I gotta tell you, it is so nice using using like levers. It is so awesome using this flight stick. Yeah, that is wild. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough to be your dad. I don't look 46 most of the time. I still got a good head of hair, and I look pretty young. But yeah, I'm definitely old enough to be your dad. Call me Papa G. Well, thank you. Well, maybe you turned out the way you did because your dad wasn't as cool. Like, sometimes I think I'm too lenient with the children, but, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of too late to turn back the hands of time and change things. But they had a very traumatic childhood, so I decided to not be as strict as I probably should have been. You know, with what their mother did to both of them. So I just kind of, like, stopped being I wasn't such a hard ass after that, after she stopped being in their life. I was like, well, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do. I'll just be a little easier on them. Yeah, when they were both in elementary school, my daughter was going into 2nd grade, my son was going into 5th grade. Their mom just decided to not be a part of their life anymore, sign over all custody. And their mother, you know, my ex-wife, she doesn't talk to her parents, her siblings, anybody in her family. She just cut everybody off. All because she found a rich guy to take care of her. Yep. She chose money over her family. It is rough. Yeah. I had a pretty good career in the car business. I was making real good money. You know, I was doing well. Had a decent amount of money in the bank. And then I had to, you know, switch careers so I could, you know, be home in the evening. Make sure their homework was done. Make sure they were fit. You know, I had to do all the different roles that parents do together. I had to do all that by myself. I had help from family, but it's not the same as having, you know, a partner in the house to help you out. You know, gave up relationships, you know, gave up having, you know, some friends, you know, that I was really close with. Just, it's hard to make time for all those people when you can't make time for them. It's impossible. Wow, this type of descent that they gave us is really fucked up. I mean, we're at 24,000 feet and we're 12 miles away. We're 12 miles out of the airport. Now let's increase our descent a little bit. Let's turn our thruster down a little bit. Hopefully we don't really increase. Let's pull it back a little bit more. Yep, that is true. You only get one ticket. That is very true. I used to think life is a highway. Wherever the fuck that song is from the 90s. New River MCAS H. Wow, that is a title for it. That is a title. That's hard as hell to put on a business card right there. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense of crying, you know, not literally crying about it, but like, you know, no sense of bitching about it or complaining. You just got to make the most of it. Yep. All right, we're too far out for the localizer. Yeah, VNav is crazy. I mean, the top of descent was like right here. I've never really seen that happen in this plane before. Usually this plane's on point. No, I'm not turning. I will wait. Thank you very much. All right, let's plug in 3002. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I mean it's not like, I mean, like, look, we're all healthy. You know, we're all doing good, you know, for the most part. But yeah, man, I mean it was I mean, I just felt really bad for the kids. I mean, I felt bad for me too, you know, but like they didn't ask for any of that stuff. And like as a parent, like really, how are you supposed to explain this to your kids when they're that young? When they're 2nd grade and 5th grade? You know, that their mom chose money over her family. Like that's a tough thing to try to tell your kids. I mean, at first I told them, you know, that she wanted them to be here so they could stay in the same school. And I kind of was able to get away with that for like a couple of months, but like around like Halloween, like the kids were like, why haven't we seen our mom? Like, well, let me tell you, kids. Oh yeah. Well, usually it's the dad that does that kind of thing. It's not usually the mom. Usually the mom's the one that, like, you know, is always there. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see what we're doing. All right, let me plug in the ILS now. That'll just capture when it's ready. This company, the company that makes this simulator, same with the Cirrus Vision, they recommend that you leave the map on an Xbox at least. They recommend that you leave it on 5 for the most part, with all the detail gone. That helps with keeping it from the screens from going black. Which I had that issue with the Cirrus Vision all the time when I had the Series S Xbox. These screens would go black all the time. Thankfully, with the Series X and with the latest update, I don't really have that issue really anymore for the most part, but all right, I think we're gonna be okay. I mean, at Topsy, we're supposed to be at 2,000 feet, but hopefully we don't have to make another circle. But if we do, we do. you know, I think making another circle is probably a smart thing to do. We'll give it a try. I think it's like 400 and some. You know, I don't know. I can look it up though. Hang on. Whoa, bitch! I didn't mean to do that. 400, yeah, 422. Yeah, I thought it was 4 something. Well, you know, we might be okay. I don't know if it'll allow me to capture the localizer yet. Oh, it looks like it will. I didn't know if it would without giving us a, you know, any kind of mileage. Oh, we got the glide scope too. All right, let's do approach. And let's slow up our descent. And we'll just ride the glide scope in from this far out, I guess. Glide slope, my bad. I don't think it would normally capture this far out, but if Microsoft allows it, we'll do it. I think that's actually our first flat position, actually. Let me see here. All right, very good. We captured the flag. All right, we're about 12 miles out right now. Wow, 0.92, Jesus. That's hella fast. Wow, that is crazy. Wow, that is crazy, man. 0.92 for a private jet. That's a sleek looking plane though. That Citation X, that new one. What's it, an X Plus, I think it's called? Man, it is bumpy as shit up here right now. Oh, they're playing my song. The Nav 1 song. I like that song. Yeah, that's right, Fireball. Wow, I can't believe I've been on for almost 4 hours. Doesn't feel like it. All right, let's slow down a bit. Let's go flaps full. I'm gonna let the plane land itself tonight. Might be cheating, but that's okay.
500. 400.
I want to see how good this plane does. I don't know if I've ever let this plane land on its own before. Yeah, that's right. Dark Star, remember, that's right.
Autopilot.
All right. We did it. Oh, we did it. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Another episode in the books. Another episode in the books. Well, I don't even think I'm going to pack anything up tonight. I'm fucking tired, man. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. Nope, not too bad for a robot. That was okay. Absolutely. Robots are okay by me. So I'll be back same time tomorrow night. And we might do some new shit tomorrow night. We might do like some landing challenges. Maybe we'll do like some landing challenges and some of the other stuff that they got going on in this simulator. Because I think those are pretty cool. So I did one last night. without the thrusters working at all. Oh, you know what? You wanted to see something real quick. Let me, before we hang up, let me put on the A310, and I'll put Connie's what's it called on, and we'll see if it works. And then I'll sign off. All right. All right, let's go up here. We'll just choose, well, let's do the A310. All right, let's start from the runway. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it's right, a bonus. You didn't know this was the Encore with the price of admission. We got an Encore tonight. I can show you this broken A310 from Inabuilds. As long as the simulator doesn't crash. This old broken old A310. Big old piece of shit now. And its older brother, the A300. Come on, Xbox. You got 12 teraflops working. You can work faster than that. All right. So you see what that lever, you see what the reversers are doing? That's all it does. Even when I had my Xbox controller synced up, it wouldn't work. Technically, I could grab this too and like try to drag it. It just doesn't go anywhere. Now, if I put autopilot on, it works. Like if I put the auto throttle on, it'll work. At least that's what it did last night in the landing challenge. It won't allow a reverser on axis. Hang on, I'll show you. I tried that. See, it won't let me, it won't keep it. So, it's weird. But even with the Xbox controller where it always worked, it wouldn't work. No. I can't calibrate it because I can't even move the thrusters. Like, I should be able to drag the, I'm pointing behind me, like you guys can see it. I'm such an idiot. I should be able to drag the thrusters with the mouse so it comes down to here and then start calibration, but I can't even do that. So no, I just think this and the other one are, something happened with the last update and it's just not working. Because it's not just this plane that has an issue, it's also the Bay 146 that I have an issue with too. You know, where I get that message about, you know, stuff missing. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really fly those planes that often, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. All right. Well, I'm getting out of here. I gotta catch a flight on my bed. I think SU-15 already came out. I think it came out because the Neo is out now, so whatever. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow night. If anybody finds anything, oh yeah, I've flown it a couple of times. The the version 2 Neo is out. That plane is great. Yeah, no, I hear what you guys are saying about it, but let me explain. Like, my Xbox controller that I've used for like a year now, like, I never had to do anything with that for any airplane. I just go in and I can push the A button for moving the thrusters up and push B for them to come back. It does it in every single plane except for those two right now. So I think it's maybe there'll be a workaround. I'm going to keep on looking into forums, but I haven't found anything yet for this particular problem yet, but whatever. We'll figure it out. All right, I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Maybe we'll fly the new 320 Neo V2. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night, or maybe we'll do some landing challenges, or a combination of both. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Have an awesome Friday. It's my second favorite day of the week, Friday. First favorite day is payday. Second favorite day is Friday. And I will see y'all